Hi everyone, welcome back to our Pittsburgh Pirates Dynasty playthrough, and today we are going to do that home stretch playoff push where we left off. We are tied with Chicago, and it is Monday, August 20th, so we have about 2 weeks left here in August, and then we have September, which is the last month of the season, so we have about um 4, 5, 6 weeks of games left. So we are getting to the home stretch. The first thing we are going to simulate right now is this Atlanta series, the Milwaukee series, 4 game set with St. Louis, and the one at Atlanta. So we're going to try and get to the end of August here and see where this team is at. I'm really hoping to start putting Chicago in the rearview mirror, or at least keep it close. So, let's see what happens. All right, everyone, welcome to Saturday, September 1st. We are a half game out of the division, and we are 3 out of that wild card spot. So we are still in contention. Not really where I wanted to be, because we're obviously still on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. But we currently have a nice 5 game win streak. Let's actually look at that schedule and see how we did back to August. Wow, so we lost 2 out of 3 to Atlanta, but we took 2 out of 3 from Milwaukee and absolutely swept St. Louis and then beat Atlanta. And we still have 2 more games with Atlanta here. So that is what the schedule looks like so far. This is starting to get down to the nitty gritty. I also want to look at the pennant chase, that which is available now that is the last 30 days of the regular season. And we have, as of right now, a 51.6% shot of making the playoffs. So, we have 27 games remaining, 12 at home, 15 away, and the average win percentage of our remaining schedule is a 4.41. So we're playing under 5. The average is under 500 teams for the rest of the way out. So that'll be interesting. But that percentage right there is for the Central Division. Let's see what 51. Okay, so it's for both. So we have a 50-50 shot basically of making either the wild card, the winning the division crown, or just absolutely not even making the playoffs, which would be very sad. But we are going to get there. That is my firm belief. So, let's see what else is going on. The Yankees are 9 games up on the Red Sox. Cleveland is only 3 games up on Minnesota. Houston's 5.5 up there. The Nationals are 8.5 up on those Mets. The Dodgers are 8 up on the Giants. And the Dodgers are the best team, already winning 88 games. And also on September 1st, I like to do a few different things. I like to go to personnel, and I like to offer extensions to all my minor league personnel. And it looks good. We got a lot of people coming back. And then I also like to go to upcoming free agents and offer all minor league free agent, minor league contract extensions. Awesome. So that is all set, and we will be getting those messages real soon that majority of these people will sign back. So that'll keep our minor league system populated. And before we start simulating again, I want to take a quick look at our award races. So let's check out the statistics. So in the National League, Colin Moran, our third baseman, is actually leading the league in average at 335. That is fantastic. He is leading it by a lot of percentage points too. Like, for this kind of a race, that is great to see. Wow. Good stuff, Moran. Absolutely good stuff. Fantastic. And we have Anthony Rizzo, who's leading the National League with 41 home runs. And Rizzo also has the most RBIs at 102, just one up on Harper and Puig. Let's see, what other stats here are going to pop out to me? Nothing incredibly that shocks me. Okay, let's check the pitching leaders real quick. ERA is Yu Darvish at a 2.87, very good. Kershaw in second, not surprised. And with 17 wins, our boy Jameson, 2 above Yu Darvish for the league lead in wins. That's awesome. He's going to hopefully keep that up and go for that Cy Young. Saves, our boy Vasquez is tied for first. So this is a race we can look at going down to the end of the season. And let's see what else we got here. Kershaw with the WAR, that's about right. Innings pitched, Talion is right up there. Where are strikeouts? Strikeouts. Okay, so Syndergaard's up there with 217. Our boy Talion is in 8th, so he's out of that race. But I am proud of him for having that league leading 17 wins. Okay, so let's sim the Atlanta series, the Cincinnati, the Miami, and the St. Louis one, and see where this team is at. Hopefully, we'll be in a good spot. I don't want to jinx anything, but we're playing Cincinnati's a bad-ish team. They're pretty bad. That's pretty bad. 52 and 83 is pretty bad, and Miami is not great, and Atlanta is not great. So, let's sim those games and see where we are at. Alright, guys. So, we are now at September 13th, and we have won 2 straight series, but we got swept by Cincinnati, and that hurts. Like, a lot. And the reason why we have so many of these is because we got all these minor league contracts that we re-signed. So, we have no game today. We're sitting 2.5 out of the Central Division and 4.5 out of there. So we're going to advance one more day because this is an off day for us, and we're going to see how the rest of it shakes out. Okay, so we're now officially 3 games out. That is what we have to beat. Manny Machado wants us to negotiate with him. Let's try that real quick. Oh, that's doable. The 21 million? What do you guys think? Should we re-sign Machado? I think we should. Let's see. Would you do 5 years? Nope. None of that? Would you do that? 21, 22, 23, 24, 24? Yeah. 5 years, 114 million? Let's do it. Let's see if Machado goes for that. I mean, if we get to re-sign Machado, that'll be the centerpiece of our offense for many years. He has turned it on since getting here. He's hitting 340 since coming to Pittsburgh. Wow, that would be amazing. Okay, but let's focus on the rest of this season. So we have Milwaukee, Kansas City, Milwaukee, and then that Chicago Cubs series, which could very well be the season right there. Yeah, so let's sim to the end of this Milwaukee series and then see where we're at. And if necessary, we are going to sim game by game here against Chicago and see how we shake out. Okay, guys, so apparently Johnny Helwig, it is September 18th, and our reliever Helwig has an oblique strain, and he will be out for 2 weeks, so we're going to have to put him on the DL. And we're going to go down to AAA and find a suitable replacement. I think I want to try Crick out up here as we move down the stretch. Still 3 games out, and still trying to get to the 23rd here, so. Okay, so we advanced literally 2 days, and I got the amazing news that Manny Machado has decided to stay in a Pittsburgh Pirate uniform for at least the next 4 years, maybe even a fifth, which is going to take him to 31, 32. Perfect. This is fantastic news, even though we're starting to struggle here in the standings, but we have our shortstop and the middle of our lineup set, which is absolutely incredible. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. And let's continue on here. All right, guys, welcome to Monday, September 24th. We are 5 games out of Chicago, and we are a bunch of games, 3.5 out of the wild card. So things are not looking good at all. We have a 1.4% chance now of making the playoffs with 7 games remaining, and 4 of them are against Chicago upcoming. So we will see how that turns out. But let's check out how the rest of the league is doing. The Yankees clinched. Cleveland clinched. Houston clinched. The wild card is down to 4 teams over here, and 3 of us is down to over here. Dodgers clinched. They're up to 102 wins. And the Nationals clinched. So the only division that's actually still up for grabs is ours. And we are definitely on the outside looking in, but we're going to try and make a run at it here. Our boy Italian is 20-4, if you can believe your eyes. That is absolutely incredible, and we're going to go right to the game day screen, and we're going to sim and see what happens here. So we're going to hit this quick play. It's Italian and Yu Darvish. What a pitching matchup in Chicago. And Italian does not get the win, and neither do the Pirates, unfortunately. So Machado hits a home run, but we lost 6-7, and they scored 4 runs in the 8th. Ouch. That is a tough one. I'm pretty sure that they might have just clinched the Central, the Cubs. I think it might be one more game that they clinch, but we are going to find out here. Okay, so one more game. Then if we lose, Cubs clinch the division, but we still have the wild card we can go for, but let's see what happens here. Oh, and we won, so we're keeping some hopes alive. A nice 5-3 win. And now we have Joe Musgrove against Kyle Hendricks, who's having a really good year for them. Musgrove's ERA is very inflated. We're going to have to take a look at him in the offseason. And let's see if we can find Arizona is at 92 wins, so that's like 3.5 out of where we are, 3.5, 4 games. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, so we lost 4-3, which means, wow, Rizzo hit his 51st home run. That probably means we lost the Central, but we gave it one heck of a ride this season. Hellwig's recovery unclear, and yeah, Chicago Cubs are champions of the Central Division, unfortunately, and wow, we lost everything. Because Diamondbacks clinched and San Francisco clinched. Well, we really gave it our absolute all this season. So let's just finish up the simulation here. No playoffs for this team this season, but let's just finish this up and then we'll take a look at the year-end stuff here. All right, guys, here we are, end of the season, And Talion got the award for most pitching wins. And we ended the season with 91 wins. This is all just absolute end of the year awards and news. So let's go to this team home screen. And we finished with 91 wins, and that is way more than the 70 that the game thought we would have at the beginning of the year. Talion finished with 21 victories at age 26. That is absolutely awesome. Didn't break the 200K threshold, but that is okay. 21 wins is just wow. I mean, honestly, he's one of the main reasons we made it to 91 wins. So we're pretty proud of him. Felipe Vasquez with 48 saves. He led the league in saves. How about that? That is wow, a 3.8 WAR from our closer. Wow, he absolutely did some work. Mitch Keller looked good from out of the bullpen too. Look at that, 3.7. I'm just looking at that now. I'm sorry. And let's see the end of the season final. So Moran lost that batting title to Harper, and Moran's average slipped a lot in the last month since we last checked. But I mean, he still finishes with a 319, which is nothing I can complain about at all. Harper wins, obviously, 44 home runs, 126 RBIs at 326 average. That's really good. Rizzo leads the league in home runs with 51 and 128 RBIs. And then Puig with 132 RBIs. That is a fantastic season. He hits 40 home runs. So he had himself some season there. Let's check our pitching leaders. Clayton Kershaw won the ERA crown, and our boy Talion actually came in second, beat out Yu Darvish. Wow, good for you, Talion. I think Talion's got a shot at that Cy Young this year. I think he's got a really good shot. So, yeah, he led the league by, look at that, 4 wins over Yu Darvish. That is awesome. His WAR was a 5.7, even though Kershaw won the WAR with a 7.3. Saves, like we saw, Vasquez beat out Familia and Archie Bradley. Let's see what else we got here. Strikeouts, Syndergaard with 253. Beat Kershaw by 2. Yeah. Shutouts is 2 to John Gray. Nothing crazy there. 31 holds from Michael Feliz. That is also something that gets us very excited. That means our back end of our bullpen was just absolutely lights out, even though we pitched to a 4.76 ERA. So I think the bullpen is definitely something that we're going to look at, because a 4.14 ERA isn't that great. We're about middle of the pack with bullpen ERA, and obviously we want to improve that starter's ERA. Let's see how Eovaldi did since we got him. So in 13 starts, he actually did pretty well. He went 4-4 with a 3.12 ERA. I will take that. And Von Nova did okay. Musgrove, that ERA is very inflated, but I mean 10-10, 500 pitcher. Stephen Brault held himself 9-12. I'll take it. Starlin Marte finished the season with 83 RBIs. Good average, though. Corey Dickerson in there at 235, 26.88. Manny Machado, he is money. He is absolute money. I'm very excited to have him in a Pirates uniform for foreseeable future. Josh Bell, wow, he looked really good. 95 RBIs, 20 dingers, and a 292. LaCroix looked fantastic. He hit 318 with us, and that's awesome. I will take a 318 from a catcher any day of the week. Polanco also looked very good, 286. Moran, obviously nothing I can complain about. And Sean Rodriguez, decent season, okay. Second base might be a position we look to improve in the future. Now, let's go to the standings here. And for some odd reason, the playoffs haven't begun yet. There must be tie-breaking games. Let's advance one more day. I just want to show everyone the playoff bracket. Playoff coverage, playoff trade. Okay, so the Astros and the Dodgers each got the 1 seed. Texas and Anaheim are going to play each other in the wild card game. Cleveland and New York are playing each other down here. And you got San Fran and Arizona, a true battle of the West in that wild card, and they'll take on the winner in that. And then Washington and Chicago down here. That's going to be a good series, I believe. So, yeah, that is our playoff tree set. This has been our 2018 season. Honestly, it went pretty well. It went a lot better than I expected. I would have loved to have made the playoffs, but we got some very important pieces for the future in Machado, and I'm going to try and sign LaCroix in the offseason to 2-3 year deal maybe. And we figured out what we had in Jameis Italian, which is clearly a stud ace. And we now have a better understanding of what we need. So, that'll be it for this episode. And next one, we're going to sim the playoffs and then do the off season, and we will see what happens. I want to thank you all for coming along on this journey, this 2018 season journey. And just remember, this is the first of many years. This team will be a dynasty. I can feel it, absolutely. Around Talion and Machado, we got a future here. So, thank you all, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great day.